Welcome back, viewers and subscribers, to another episode of the Footy and the Fizz.
Yeah, again, always good to be back, mate. This time for a round preview, round 9.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts, mate, going into it? How are we feeling?
Interesting round again.
Could be a couple of fizzers. Had a look at the fixture today, and there could be a couple of genuine fizzers. But, hey, don't worry about that. We got some fresh haircuts here. We got school photos coming up, and I just need to get rid of the greys, so tidied mine up as well. But we're ready. Had a solid win in basketball, so we can get stuck into this episode.
Yeah, I got 11 goals.
22 points, top scorer. He's pretty happy with himself. Very good. He's done well. We've got footy on Saturday morning as well, so that'll be exciting. But let's kick it off, Ashy. What's our first game here, mate?
Freo versus Pies.
Freo versus the Pies. Wowee. This is so hard to call, mate. I've been thinking about this one for a lot of today, thinking, how's it going to go? I don't know. Collingwood's resting 4 players. See that?
Yeah.
Pendlebury, DeGoey.
Magic.
Yeah.
And
What was the last one we got? Maynard. Maynard, the last one. So that's, older blokes got to rest their bodies. I think Mychik might be carrying a little niggle. But the other 3 blokes, older blokes, you just got to take care of their bodies through the season, and a 5-day turnaround there after the mighty Pussycats gave them a little beating on that. What was that? I shouldn't stir the pot too much. We were probably lucky to get away with that, weren't we? Get out of jail, but and then the Freos, Hayden Young out for 10 to 12 weeks. Freo are good on the home deck though, aren't they?
Yeah. Para and Geelong got him in the last 2 rounds of the year.
Oh, that was a great game.
Geelong got him in round 22 and Power got him in round 24.
Interesting. Last year versus Collingwood over there, they come home with a wet sail in the last quarter, didn't they?
Yeah. So we were looking at the phone on the way home, and they had the same amount of scoring shots in the last quarter, and Collingwood were up by like 16 points, but they only got 2 goals free, and Fremantle got 5-1, and it just
ended in a draw. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna back in the Pies though, mate.
I am too.
Maybe Freo might pull their socks up. They need to. Otherwise, I'll tell you what. Justin Longmuir, he's in strife, isn't he? If they lose, if they keep losing, if there's no finals this year for him, is he still coaching them at the end of the season?
Well, have they never made finals?
No, they have, but the last couple of years, exactly, yeah.
Or have they ever made it with him?
No, I don't think so. And
they haven't made it. Matthew Nixon never made finals.
Yeah, well, he's another one that's under the pump if they don't make it this year, Adelaide. All right, so we both locked in the Pies. Here's another good game. Saints and the Blues. It's Spud's game, so that was Danny Frawley, who's played for St Kilda, and then he battled some mental health issues there, and unfortunately he's since passed away. So it's a game about promoting specifically men to talk up about their mental health, and if they're not right, if they're feeling low and sad, and to talk to their mates about it, to talk to their siblings, to talk to their parents. So it's a really important game, really important message, and it's Saints. They always feature in this game. It's at the Mighty G. They're anticipating a big crowd. Friday night footy. It's going to be exciting. Silvani's back for the Blues.
Yeah. And
Curnow got in a bit of a contest with De Koning at training, apparently. All within, it was just a training drill. It was just an unfortunate training accident, apparently, but. Voss is suggesting he's going to be right for the game, but there's a little whisper that he might not be.
What happened?
I think it was a heavy contest, was what I was reading, between Curnow and De Koning.
Yeah.
So just I don't know, marking contest, tackling contest. I'm not too sure, but a heavy contact.
Really bad.
Don't know. Yeah. Voss is saying no, he's fine. He'll be playing, so we'll see.
What about De Koning?
No word on him. He's fine from all reports. So. I'm going to lock in the Saints there, though, I reckon. I think their recent form's been good. And old Ross the boss just likes to submit teams into submission.
Yeah, he wants to. He's a very defensive coach.
He is. He is a very defensive coach. Good point. Who you got, mate? Saints and Blues?
Yeah. I'm going the Saints.
Sorry, Jono and all our Carlton family members. They looked pretty rubbish there last week, didn't they? Gosh. Next one, mate.
These Hawks.
Yeah, that I've put there, mate. That could be a genuine snore fest.
Really?
A genuine fizzer. Potentially.
Hawthorn winning. Or Melbourne.
Depends what Melbourne shows up. I mean, and I think this is a good indication of where is Melbourne at the moment. They've won the last couple of games, albeit they've beaten Fremantle on the G. They've beaten West Coast over there. Like they haven't been playing super sides. So where are they at the moment? They're going to find out against the Hawks.
But who's out? Like, is Tom Barras being rested?
Yeah, he's being rested apparently.
What's wrong with Deer?
Kosher Deer is a chance of coming back this week, which will be really good. I reckon he's a gun.
That means it could be a fizzer.
Yeah, and the Hawks are still missing Day, and I don't know. It'll just be interesting. Is Clayton Oliver back this week? Lots of rumours and whispers about him during the week. So, and then anyway, if he is back, can he get back to those highs of 2021, 2022? When he was playing just such brilliant football.
Yeah, Bombers.
I'm going Hawks there, mate.
Yeah, me too. Bombers versus Swans.
Yeah, very interesting. So I was reading an article there. Logan McDonald's still got some injury concerns. Callum Mills, there's no return date for him as yet. Still battling some injuries.
Taylor Adams, he returned.
Yeah, that's good news. Good news for the Swannies. Taylor Adams coming back.
Willis,
Hayes and Archer Day Wicks are debuting for Essendon. So that's super exciting for those young fellas and their families. But injuries mounting. Even though the Bombers play Marvel really well, I'm going with the Swannies.
Me too.
Yeah.
Swans versus Dogs at the Goldie.
Dogs, yeah.
But it's at it's in the Northern Territory. But
is it in the Northern Territory? Yeah, you're right. Sorry, prepared the show notes wrong there. I will wear that one. Yeah, I mean the Suns. Remember last year up in the Northern Territory they played Geelong.
Yeah, they smashed them.
I'm just by like 11 goals. I'm gonna go the Suns, but geez, the Dogs have been so good recently. I wouldn't be surprised if they win. It should be a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
Should be a cracker, and it won't be on free to air, which is awfully disappointing unless it's considered a marquee game. Being
dream time at the G.
Well, is that next week? I'm not too sure. I have to look at the fixture, but
yeah. But that's probably
the biggest Indigenous game, isn't it? The Indigenous celebration, Dreamtime at the G.
Yeah, but
it is good playing up in the NT as well.
Yeah.
Who you got there, mate? The Suns and the Doggies.
Sounds really. I might go Dogs, but I reckon.
Think about it.
Yeah, I'll go Suns.
All right.
Right
now, here we go.
Showdown. Willie out.
Willie out. Have you been following that? Maybe not so much, but there's been a fair bit going on there with Willie. He's making, or allegedly, our sources are suggesting, sources being the AFL website that everyone can refer to, but Willie's making lots of threats out there by the sounds of it. A few clubs or players have come forward and initially it looked as if it was swept under the carpet there by the AFL, but I think he stood himself down in the meantime. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out, but hard to go past the Crows. I mean, they've actually been showing some really good signs this year. And on the episode a couple of days ago, we talked about their backline really starting to come together.
Yeah.
So I thought that was like one of the last things they needed to really click with and gel, because their forward line and midfield is going along quite well. But can the Power bounce back? I mean, they've still got a good side, the Power. Can they bounce back? I don't know. I'm going the Crows.
I'm going Crows. Tigers versus Eagles. I'm going Tigers.
That could genuinely be the worst game of the season.
Why?
Oh, mate. Oh, look, it's a rough call, isn't it? The old baby Tigs, baby Cubs, but oh my gosh, that Carlton West Coast game a few weeks ago, that was a real poke your eyes out sort of game, but this one could top it. Anyway.
Who do you reckon's going to win, though?
The Tigers, surely on the G. But there's, some people.
Why do you reckon this is going to be the worst game of the year?
I just think probably skill execution. It could be a great game, a great contest between two weaker sides. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. What do you reckon? Is it going to be the worst game of the year, or will it be okay?
This should be one of the top games of the year. Cats vs Giants.
We're a bit biased, Nuffy, don't we? I've put it down. I've marked that one down as a danger game. The Giants have won the last 4 down at the Cattery. They play the game, the ground. They play the ground really well.
It's pretty similar to their ground, though.
NG Stadium, yeah, I'm not too sure. Quite narrow, Kardinia Park. Quite narrow boundaries. A little bit longer than the MCG, but boundaries are quite narrow, so we'll find out. They've got some great runners in their side. I think Josh Kelly and Stephen Cornelio are still out. The teams haven't been released yet, but we'll find out. The Cats, I saw the medical list there. They're anticipating Brian Myers will be back.
Ooh,
anticipating Tom Stewart should be back. Jack Henry's still a couple of weeks away, which is disappointing. Colin Dashner, yeah, I'm not too sure. He's played a little bit in the reserves. You're coming up against, is it Aaron Cadman and the other key forward there for the Giants? Hogan. And Stringer as well.
Yeah, and then they've got 2 good small forwards, like Toby Benford
and Green. Yeah, so yeah, they're gonna be tough. They've got a wonderful midfield, even without Josh Kelly and Cornelio. They've still got Tom Green in there, and also the young fella. I can't think of his name. He's only like 21 years old.
Harvey Thomas?
Nah, not him. Anyway, we'll think of it. But they're travelling. They're not travelling too well at the moment, but they could rectify it on the weekend. Us too, Nuffy, certainly hope not. But
yeah.
Can you think of it? Think of the bloke? Midfielder? No, that's all right. But they've got is it Sam Taylor down back?
Yeah. No, we can wear, but...
Oh, legally, yeah. But he's struggling to get a game. Yeah. There's talk about him attracting big money from other clubs, and he's barely getting a game this year. So for the Giants. So, no, I was thinking of the other key defender, who's literally like all Australian. Slipping me. If you've got it, please drop it in the comments. Should have popped it in the show notes. But anyway.
Yeah, this next game's probably going to be game of the year. Roos vs Lions.
What do I say there? Could be over in 10 minutes into the first quarter. Yeah. It is down in Tasmania, which the Roos are probably more familiar with, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it could literally be all over in 10 minutes. Sorry, Roos supporters. They have shown a little bit, though, the last couple of weeks.
Can they just keep showing more and more?
Can they? I hope so. And I hope they can against quality opposition because... technically they've played the Power, albeit on their home deck, but then they've played Essendon, who was sort of undermanned with injuries. So can they do it against Brisbane, the best team in it? I'm saying Brisbane's the best team in it. Brisbane or Pies are the best team in it at the moment.
Probably because Cats bet the Pies, and I reckon Brisbane. Because Brisbane can beat...
Yeah, I'm saying.
But Brisbane can beat Gold Coast too, which is another good...
Yeah.
So, but then the Pies can beat Brisbane at their home deck too. You got to pick between the two. It's hard.
Regardless, can the Roos do it against one of the top sides in the competition?
Yeah, Brisbane supporters would say Brisbane, Collingwood supporters would say Collingwood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's our round preview anyway for round 9. We'll pop this up live, so please check it out. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share with your family and friends. You can find us where, Ashy?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok.
Beautiful, he's nailed it. That's exactly right. If you like the shorter form content, we like to, I suppose, edit and do short reels with our long form content. Unfortunately, we won't make it to the game this week for Mother's Day. We'll miss the Geelong Giants game, but
we will.
Maybe we might be able to get a little match day vlog of your game. It'd be awesome if we could. We'll see.
And we sort of hope, or we could even try a live.
Don't have enough subscribers just yet, but we are getting there, guys. So please like, subscribe.
Yeah, we need 6 more,
and we can get there for doing some lives.
Yeah, we need 50, I think, and we need 6 more. So we need 6 more subscribers, and then we can start.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, and then we can start not even doing.
Tell your siblings. Tell your parents, your grandparents, your cousins, second cousins.
Your third.
Work colleagues. School teachers, anyone. Tell them. Alrighty, guys. That'll be probably it for us for the week, although we'll do some short content stuff. Alright, so check that out. Like and subscribe. We'll pop it in here. And maybe a match day vlog for Ash's game. Not sure. We'll see. But otherwise, Awesome. Thanks so much. Good luck to your team. Go the Mighty Pussycats. We'll see you in the next video.
Yep.